Sims, welcome back to another build challenge in The Sims 4. Today we're going to be turning this modern home into a really colorful tropical dream home. You may recognize this home because it was actually used in The Sims 4 Reality House Let's Play on my channel, which is completely finished, all done now. And basically the Let's Play was a competition where my sim could win 1,000,000 simoleons and this house. So the winner's been decided, and I told you guys I was going to renovate this house in the aesthetic of the winner. So that's what we're doing today. If you haven't seen the series and you want to see the winner, make sure you watch that before watching this. And I'm gonna try not to spoil it, but it might be a little bit obvious, question mark. So this is what we're gonna be renovating today. I did build this as a reality house and I left it completely how it was at the end of the series. So we've got all of these like crazy party decorations going on. First thing I'm gonna be fixing is the landscaping. I'm gonna go in with my sledgehammer and we're just gonna be deleting all of these rocks. And one thing that I must confess, when I am actually playing The Sims 4, like in gameplay, actually playing around with my Sims, I'm a freaking wrecking ball. When I'm in build mode normally, I will take my time. I'll make sure things are placed properly if I can. Absolutely in no universe would I ever have left my build like this. But in gameplay, you know when you just get kind of carried away and you don't want to go back and forth into live mode? That's exactly what happened with this house. So as we go, I'm going to be pointing out some like flaws and things that were really bugging me while I was filming this Let's Play that I never talked about. But first I'm going in with my hammer tool. The one thing I really wanted to get my hands on was the landscaping of this build, so I'm just gonna start fresh. So my landscaping's all gone. What I need to do actually is go down to the basement, because in the basement I have all of these activities, again connecting to the Let's Play, but I'm gonna keep this. I'm not gonna get rid of all of this stuff because in my eyes this is a huge opportunity for a banging party. So I don't think I'm gonna touch any of this, but what I am gonna do is click on the basement and bring this down. And if you've ever experienced basement issues like what I'm dealing with my landscaping up top, that's how you can fix it. So you see how slowly this is gonna be going down. The reason why this is still here is because that's my ceiling. So if I'm going down to the basement level and bringing it down, then I'm getting rid of that like weird flooring issue. I'm basically gonna keep going until I can flatten this, but oh my god, look what happened to my pool. You would have to like slide in there and that would really hurt. Okay, we're gonna have to redo this too. I secretly kind of wanted to do that anyway. That pool always bothered the crap out of me. So we'll just kind of like bring that flooring along. And then I'm gonna be going in with my terrain tools and I'm gonna be fixing this landscaping. So I still want it to have this like bump area, but in a more controlled way. So I'm going in with like the softener tool. I'm gonna just soften out some parts here, make it look a little bit more natural and normal. And I'm actually also thinking about putting some ponds right at the front. So I'm just gonna sink this area down. I think they're gonna be pretty small, but wrapping around my stairs. And then for the flowers and the landscaping itself, it's going to be a lot of pink, a lot of yellow, bright, colorful orange colors. So I think I'm literally gonna put on my color filter and just go crazy with this. So while I'm putting my flowers up here and around, I'm gonna be putting them around this whole spot. Oh, you know, we gotta keep the dumpster. I'm gonna change the dumpster to a more colorful color. All of our plants are gonna wrap around this way, but then what I'm also gonna do is go in with some rocks, size them up, and do the same sort of thing that I had going on, but in a more like clean and proper way. I think I'm gonna line them all the way around like this here. All right, my landscaping is looking good. I'm done so far with it. I think I might come back and fix it a little bit eventually, but I do want to show you guys this really funny thing. I have an urn on my lot and I can't delete it. I don't know how to get rid of this. So I've also been working on this back area, and let me show you some cute little finds that I found in debug. This pergola here is from Cats and Dogs, so you can find that under Cats and Dogs debug. And these things, which I think I'm probably gonna bring throughout my build, I keep finding all these cameras, which I'm also deleting, but these wrap around my pillars, and those are from Island Living. So Island Living debug, you can find those. There's different colors as well. They're really pretty. And then over here, I do want to focus on some relaxation areas, and I think I'm gonna move this lot. Hear me out. I know it wouldn't be realistic if I just like upped and moved my entire house to another place, but in The Sims, we can do that. And I feel like I would achieve the desired aesthetic a lot better in Sulani than Del Sol Valley. And to be honest, Del Sol Valley is kind of a crappier world to live in, generally speaking, in The Sims 4. So We're moving eventually, but first I'm gonna change my wallpaper. I'm gonna start to change my windows, and I think I could probably get away with the ones that are already on here, but in a different swatch. I really want to lighten up this build, get rid of that like neutral kind of contrast, the black and white that we were dealing with the modern. I'm not gonna go in and change the placement of the windows. I do think I'm gonna change my columns though, so we can replace these with something less harsh, like maybe snowy escape wood. I love doing renos because I love doing the demolition. Like the hammer tool is absolutely my best friend when doing demos. So let me know if you guys enjoyed this kind of video from me, because I would love to do more of them. We're gonna change the trim. I'm using my eyedropper tool and kind of just going in and finding things that are like dark on this build. So like I'm gonna change the wallpaper. This trim for now until I figure out what else I should be doing, I'm gonna change to a white. Keep in mind too, this sim who won this house is now a millionaire. So I mean, they got the budget. They can spend some cash on this reno. I am conflicted because I still want a pool, but in the basement, the way that it connects, I had like a window here and I can no longer do that. So I need to make sure my pool does not interfere with the walls of the basement, which is going to be a little bit annoying. I might be able to bring it in a little bit so that I can fix it a little, but I don't want to be down here like touching too much in the basement. So I'm just gonna keep it like that. We can trace around this with a nice like marble or something there. And I also want to personalize this a little bit. Like I want to put in some pastels and some cute colors. Let's change our wallpaper to this walk the plank siding from Island Living, and I'm gonna put this all over my house for now. We're gonna put it on the pool house. We're gonna put it literally everywhere just to see what kind of looks good here. And I'm very conflicted on if I should change my roofing. I know that that's gonna be a big reno, a big change on this build, but I really kind of want to do it. Even if it's only a simple change. Like there's only 2 roof pieces on here. I do have my windows up here, which I'm gonna have to delete, but they were just for show anyway. I just feel like this would really support the change. Like if I went in with a less modern looking roof, then this house is really gonna come alive with the aesthetic. So I'm going in with just gabled roofing. I'm gonna keep it pretty simple because the roofing that I had was already pretty basic. So I'm just gonna pull that over the patio there, and I might add like another bump out with my roofing over here. And whatever we end up going with, I'm gonna be using some Island Living roof paint because I know they've got like the metal, or even we could do some of like this kind of stuff, like the thatching. I didn't know that's what that was called. The shingle thatch. You get it because it's like snatched thatch. Okay. I mean, I was expecting to hate this full-heartedly, but I kind of don't. I definitely want to put it on the pool shack, so it's going over here for sure. But on the actual home, I haven't really decided yet. The thing about renos is I feel like they look so crazy until like the last possible second. Like there's so much going on my house right now. So much that has to go that I keep finding. Okay, I'm going to finish off the exterior of this house because I am dying to go inside. I'm gonna move and then we'll do the interior. Okay, so for now, this is what I'm dealing with. We have moved to Solani. I think this house is looking really cute. I love the landscaping. It's so bright and colorful so far. I am gonna come out here and do a little bit more for the walkthrough like I've been doing for the grand reveal later. But for now, I think we're ready to go inside. And what I want to do, what I want to start with is the bedroom upstairs. When I built this bedroom, I obviously built it for 8 Sims. It's built like a Big Brother kind of bedroom where everyone has to sleep in the same room, and things, you know, things got messy, obviously. But all of this is gonna go. We're gonna redo this completely. It's gonna be a whole new bedroom for our sim. And this was immediately what I was like the most excited about. This is a pretty big bedroom, but what I can do is make my own closet. So I want to make a walk-in closet right here. I can put some archways on there, some dream home decorator, like hanging clothes, like 2 archways here like that. And then it's gonna be open, but it just makes the room look a little bit more interesting. I also kind of like the mirrors over here, so I think I might keep those as well. I think I'm gonna do my layout before I get too carried away with my clutter. Let's get a bed. I'm thinking eco lifestyle maybe. I love how eco lifestyle has that backboard with that like different material. Let's get an end table. We'll put these beside my bed. I think I'm gonna fix the lighting in here so it's a little bit more warm toned. I love these little ottomans. I like the pink swatch that comes with them, so we could use these over here. I could do a cute little seating area. And actually also this chair that comes with Island Living has a gorgeous pink swatch. So maybe I could do like a seating area right here. This could just be like like a cozy little spot. We'll get some plants in the back here. I'm actually thinking about the paranormal one, which I'm not seeing under this filter, but it's like the tropical plant in The Sims 4 now. This is The Sims 4 paranormal stuff. I'm also thinking of a base game. Yeah, this vase here. This is so pretty. I love the colors that come with this. And actually, little hack, I sometimes use this as a flower vase. And I know that Get Famous is a pretty good one to be putting in here. This one might look good too. Let's actually get some lights in here while I'm figuring this out. This plant I'm gonna put in, I'm just gonna raise it up using Alt-9 on my keyboard, maybe twice. And then that's gonna fit in there perfectly. It looks like that vase is holding that plant. This picture could be cute in that big wall space back there. Ooh, and I love these island living curtains too. These give me like boho, like cozy dream vibes. So I'm gonna be putting these up top, but I wanna use one of these couches. I don't use these that often. I don't really do like an islandy style all that much. So I could do this here. Maybe I could do like a rug, and I think I wanna do a plant wall. I have one downstairs, so I kind of wanna bring that up here as well. I just realized so much stuff we're gonna have to change about the upstairs because I have all these bathrooms, like 3 bathrooms, a dust bunny occupying one of them. Literally the worst game player like ever. I'm gonna delete that. I might keep that little area because I kind of like it. And the wall of the departed. I'm not even done my bedroom yet and I'm getting carried away over here. What are we gonna do with that? You know what? We're just gonna do this whole upper floor in one go. While I'm hammer happy here, I'm just gonna start deleting this stuff. I'm gonna keep this in the same general area though. I just want to see what I can do with this awkward shape, because even if I delete these walls in between, I'm still gonna be stuck with this weird, awkward like area of the house. So what if I deleted one of the doors and we turn this into 2 rooms instead? So what I could do is keep a laundry room on the right, and then this could be like the world's longest bathroom. Yeah, that's totally gonna work. And then I could do laundry in here. Those will fit perfectly like in this little bump out. We could put like cute little shelf, make it all colorful in here. Toilet on this side, I can do my sink, and then I mean, I think it's gonna be awkward, but I think we can pull it off. Okay, I'm gonna walk you through the clutter that I did for the bedroom because this bedroom turned out so cute. So I've got my closet over on this side full of shoes. We've got makeup in there, some wicker baskets up top, some perfume storage. Over to the right, this is where I did that plant wall that I was talking about with a get-together lattice, just kind of like going on the wall. All of my wallpaper is from The Sims 4 My Wedding Stories in different swatches. So we've got some pink in here, we've got some yellow, some orange. On this side, I ended up putting a meditation poof. I also have our seating area with our plants that we've got, and of course our comfy eco lifestyle bed. So I really think this bedroom fits the aesthetic of our sim that is going to be living here. And I've also done the hallway. Let me show you. This is what our room is looking like. I've got some pink colored lights. We've got some plants on the wall. I kept this area over here. We've got a dartboard, a new swatch for our record player, and also some gallery art that I downloaded from Holy Schmo Wow. I kept the laundry room pretty basic. It's a lot of the Sims 4 laundry day stuff with a couple vintage glamour mirrors in here. And then for my bathroom on the other side, this is what I ended up doing. I've got some gallery art in here. I've got some shelves with some cute clutter, our bathtub. There's actually a lot of room in here. And I feel like it doesn't look too awkward with it being a longer room, especially with those windows there. And then on this side, we've got our toilet. I've got my pink mirror and my sink. So this is what our top floor is looking like. All the beds are freaking gone. Let's go and do now the downstairs. So I've got this whole bottom floor that I've got to do, and here's the plan. Obviously this stuff is gonna go. I think I'm going to level it out. I've got all of these like platforms everywhere. I'm gonna bring that down. My ladder going downstairs is right here. The ladder is gonna stay. Obviously all the cameras can go and everything like that. This TV, which I added some windows, so now I gotta get rid of that. I don't think I'm gonna touch the bathroom down here because that one's pretty basic. It's just regular bathroom. It's good to go. In here, I think I'm going to be keeping the placement of the kitchen, but we'll just end up changing swatches around and stuff. I'll replace my lighting, but the main room that I really want to focus in here is going to be the living room. I want to completely redo that. Okay, so let's delete all of this stuff. I have so much random things from like the Let's Play, so I'm just going to be moving this outside. I have a vacuum and a whole cleaning area downstairs, so that can go. This stuff can probably go too. And all of my decorations along the wall. I've got these like season streamers up top. They can all go. But what I really want to focus on is moving these sectionals over so we can bring these like this way, I think. And then I can put a TV in my living room. This was meant to be where like all of my Sims in the reality house kind of like gathered for important meetings or things that we had to like reveal. So I'm just gonna redo this. I feel feel like we don't need that to be there anymore. I wonder if it would look weird if I went in with some island living counters to hold up my TV. Like we can bring these, put these along the entire thing. I think I'm gonna have to move my windows up a little bit so my TV won't be blocking as much, but I can raise a TV up. Hopefully it's not covering. Okay, that's not that bad. We can put this right here. That's gonna leave tons of room for us to clutter on there. I can go in and get my island decor. Look how freaking cute this is. I'm just cluttering up my counters and I put this plant in here by accident. This is a Jungle Adventure debug basket and I put this plant here from the Blooming Rooms kit in there. And look, he's just peeking out with his little ears. Oh my God, I'm dead. Okay, so I've got that. This is what my clutter is looking like on my counters. I added some hanging plants and I think it's looking really cute over here. I've also added some clutter over to this side. So these big paintings on the wall are from the gallery. They're holy schmo wow again. I've got some other My Wedding Stories clutter over here with some more debug. I think the color of the lights, like up top, some of my lighting is still changed over. Like I did pink lighting in live mode. So that is why I'm getting like this pinkish glow from all of my lighting. And then over here, I added a little end table. We've got some storage and I didn't change the bar placement either. I figured that this is going to be kind of a party house considering the basement. So I figured we would probably be hosting a lot. Maybe some of our Sims from the Let's Play will be coming to visit. I'm just working on this kitchen over here. So again, I've got my dining table in the same spot. I think I switched it over to an Eco Lifestyle one. And in here, all I've done is changed my cabinets to this swatch here. They were a Dream Home Decorator swatch, I think in like one of these. I made it warmer. I added my island living curtains over here. And honestly, that's kind of all I really did to this kitchen, but I feel like it made a big difference. Finally, before I do the walkthrough with you guys, we are going to go and do the pool house, which I do want to turn into a gym. So let's go over and switch this out. I have this super luxurious bathroom in here, which I think I'm gonna get rid of this bathtub. Actually, let's make sure the bathroom upstairs has this bathtub because this is the most bougie bathtub in the entire game. I'm gonna replace my spa day one with it. This is literally 12,000 simoleons. Super relaxing. So I'm not gonna take that away from our sim, but I am gonna put a shower in here because I feel like if you were gonna shower before going in the pool, like that would be what you would do. So we'll just kind of move this stuff over here and I'll put, let's do like a fitness stuff shower in here. I feel like that one still looks pretty fancy. And then out here, I'm gonna switch all of this over to a gym. We're gonna get rid of the really expensive art. I'm gonna instead put some huge mirrors from Vintage Glamour. I am obsessed with these, you guys know. And then we're gonna put just a little bit of gym equipment in here. I think also we should put a yoga mat. I could see our sim really enjoying some private yoga in here. We've got a full yoga studio downstairs as well, but maybe this one's just, you know, not the basement. We could put one of these in here. I could stick probably a punching bag in the corner. I just added this base game towel rack, which I put up some laundry and some towels on there. I think I'm gonna put up like a pink robe maybe. I also added a soccer ball from the Let's Play. There was a lot of soccer balls being tossed around. And then with this over here, I think I'm gonna bring these over just to like there. And I can maybe add a plant on this side, like maybe a big plant in the corner. And then it's nice because I did have a mini fridge in here. So we've got some snacks. I added just like some storage. We're gonna add a laundry bin in the corner. And then that is gonna be it for our little gym room. That makes so much more sense, I feel like, having the gym room because I don't actually have one in the house. I don't think that was one of the competitions. Yeah, we're good. For the walkthrough, I'm gonna move in the sim who won. So if you don't want to see who won, then exit the video now. Don't watch the walkthrough. But if you do know or don't care, then here is the walkthrough. Okay, how cute is this? As soon as our sim moved in, she literally dropped to the floor and started building a sandcastle. She's gonna love it here. She's probably gonna stay there for the entire walkthrough. So let's go and do our new home walkthrough. Look at this house. It is almost unrecognizable to me. Like, no way this is the Sims 4 reality house. I love it. Let's do the tour. So over here, we've got our pool area. We've got our loungers. We've got our hot tub area in the back, our chess table. We have more lounge space over here with a gorgeous view. You can literally see fish jumping over there. Around the back, I made sure to add some lounger space with some umbrellas, some towels. Of course, we've got our bar and more loungers around the back. Through the front door, we're gonna walk in and see our sim lounging in the living room. I feel like seeing her here now, she matches this aesthetic so well. Look at her on the couch. She's probably gonna be a little bit lonely here now that I'm thinking about it. So we're gonna have to find Alicia some love. But down here, we've got our bar, of course, and our kitchen, which honestly doesn't look too different, but it does look a lot more warm and inviting. Upstairs, you know, she's dancing away at the record player as she does. I cannot get over how weird and lonely this house feels without everyone in it. But now we have this beautiful new bedroom. Our sim is gonna get tons of relaxation in here, way more than we got in the original Sims 4 Reality House bedroom, I'm sure. And that's it for our reno of the Sims 4 Reality House. This has been a modern to extreme colorful build challenge in the Sims 4. I hope you guys enjoyed. I will also be putting this version of the Sims 4 Reality House on the gallery if you want to download it under Sydneymacoretta. And thank you so much for watching. I'll see you in the next one.